Hey everybody, happy Thursday. Kind of doing something a little bit different today. As you can see, I already have my makeup on. That is because today I'm going to share a story with you guys. And this is gonna be kind of hard for me to do. It's rough, but I'm gonna do it because I think that you guys deserve to know my story. So if you can do me a huge favor, and when you jump on, whether you're watching the replay or you're jumping on with me now, if you can share this video, that would mean like so much to me. So I'm just gonna dive right in. Make sure you say hey when you jump on too. So Younique, as most of you know, I am a pink status presenter with Younique. And I've been doing Younique since the 12th of August of just last year. And I kind of want to explain to you guys why I dove into this. Sorry, my glasses are going to shade over because I'm sitting by the window. So, hey girl. So don't mind my glasses. They're gonna turn into sunglasses real quick. But so for a year, I had a friend of mine reach out to me over and over about this opportunity, right? And I don't know, I always thought about it. And I wondered what it would be like to, one, own my own business, two, be able to say that I don't live off the state anymore, to be able to go on a vacation with my family, to not live paycheck to paycheck. And I was like, I can't do that. That's not possible. You know, like I can't stay home with my kids. I'm not going to be able to ever do something like that, right? And I know there's a lot of mamas out there that are like me that, you know, work 2 or 3 jobs to provide for their family. And I salute you because I was there. I was there for 6 years with Jax. You know, when he was born, he was in the NICU, and I had to go back to work. And that was the hardest thing I ever had to do, was to know that after, you know, a month and a half of my baby being in the NICU, I have to go back and provide for him. I'm not going to be able to stay home, you know, and that was so hard for me to do. Here, Mom, you know, thanks, Mom, but here, Mom, here's my 6-pound baby that just came home from the NICU that I never, you know, that I didn't get to see. Now I'm going off to work. And when Remy was born, I don't know if a lot of you know this, but last year, in 2017, I was in 2 really bad car accidents. So in January, I actually was hit by a guy that was texting and driving. I was at a dead stop, and he was going 45, maybe 50 miles an hour and just rear-ended me. Didn't even slow down, just full on hit me. And I was in the hospital for 6 days, and I found out I was pregnant. And the crazy thing is that I wasn't supposed to have any more children. So when the doctor told me, I was like, yeah, no, you have the wrong person. Are you sure? Me? You know, like me? And they were like, yes, you. Sure enough, I was pregnant. So everybody had their eye on me because I had, you know, a preemie baby before. So that was already a scare, you know, to know that, hey guys, make sure you share this when you jump on because this is really hard for me to do. But I'm doing it. I'm getting through it. We're going to get through it. And thank you for listening. So I worked at the hospital. I worked overnight shifts, 12-hour shifts in the pediatric department of the hospital here in San Antonio, and I loved it. It's my passion. Working with kids, having kids is my passion. So I was great, you know, everything was fine. And then Father's Day came and we decided to go to the beach. And it's a military base. They have a lake and you get to go, and they have boats, you know, and we get to have fun. And well, since I'm pregnant, I mean, designated driver. Hello, right here. So we took Jackson. It was my whole family, my mom, my dad, Chris, and we all went. And when we left, we were hit by a drunk driver. And again, you know, scary, right? And I'm pregnant. So I was put in the hospital once again because I went into labor. And with me already being a high risk and going into labor, not, in June when I'm due in October 1st, that's a huge deal. So they admitted me, and I stayed for 2 days. Thankfully, everything was okay. But because of that and the hospital's strict policy, I lost my job. And that was hard. I mean, I'm 6 months pregnant. Who's going to hire somebody that's 6 months pregnant? They know you're going to be gone in 3 months. They already know that you're going to have a baby. You're going to be gone. So I started applying, and everybody, they were like, I love your resume. Please come in for an interview. Then they saw I was pregnant. And I know, even though they can't say it, that's why I didn't get the job. So I sat for a month and a half with no job, no money, nothing, zero. So I had to apply for help. What do you do? What do you do when you have no money coming in? And a friend of mine reached out again. She said, Brittany, this is something you need to do. And I was like, I don't have the money for it. I just lost my job, and we worked together, so she knew that, And I was like, I lost my job. How in the world am I going to come up with money to start my own business? I don't have $99. And she said, just trust me and do it. And I was like, no, I can't. So I found a temp job, because it was only for, a 4-week contract or something like that. I could sit at a desk, great. And I worked there until literally the day before I delivered Remy. So it worked out really nice. But then again, that's a temp job. There wasn't something that I knew I was going back to. So here I am, having Remy, and no job. Nothing. I am on state help. I'm getting state assistance. And Christopher's working and working and working. He's not home. He's not there when he wants to be here. And we talked about it so much, and we're like, okay, you're going to stay home. He's like, you're going to stay home with the baby. We can't afford daycare. And I was like, we can't afford for me to stay home. We need 2 incomes. We need to keep the roof over our head. Thankfully, yes, we had the food stamps to keep the food on the table, but how long does that last? It's not going to last me forever, and I don't want that forever. I don't want to be on that forever, So January came, and I found a 9-to-5 job. Great. During the day, Jax goes to his day school. My mom has Remy. Well, my mom is very sick, and it was very, very hard for her to take care of a newborn, who needed to be fed every 3 or 4 hours and take care of herself. So she ended up getting more sick than better, and I had to quit my job. And as hard as that was, I had to do it. I love my mom to death, and I can't see her hurting and sick and struggling, just so I can go to work. No, I can't do that. So again, Chris is like, you're staying home. You don't have a choice. You are staying home with the baby. And I said, okay, I'm staying home with the baby. Hey guys, this is hard for me to do, so do me a favor and make sure you share this video for me, please. And thanks for jumping on and watching and listening. I'm starting to get teary-eyed already, so it's okay. We're going to get through it. So May came, and I found a work-from-home job. And I work from home. I still have it. I work from home every other week. I am an on-call scheduling coordinator for a home health company. So I take care of all the after-hour calls, any call-ins, stuff like that, things that happen after hours. That's what I do, but it's only every other week. It's not full-time. And I only get paid for the hours that I work. So if nobody calls in, I don't get paid. I get paid a little bit of money for the day for having the phone, but I don't get paid. I don't get paid hourly, but it was something. It was something I could put towards the, put a little bit of money towards the water bill or put a little bit of money towards the electric. It was something. And again, after summertime, it was August, and my friend reached out to me again, and she said, Brittany, you need to do this. I'm telling you right now, this is something you need to do. And, she knew my story. Me and her are really good friends. And it's not like it was a shock to her that I came up with every excuse in the book. I don't have money. I do have the time, but now I'm going back to school full time so I can make sure that I get a degree so I can get a better job. I have 2 kids. Like, where am I? I don't know how to put on makeup. I don't wear makeup. And she said, I know you don't, but that is why this is perfect for you. You are the perfect person for this. You are going to be able to have income. You're going to be able to stay home with your kids, and you're going to be able to work whenever you want from your cell phone. What's the catch? There isn't a catch. There's got to be a catch. There's always a catch, right? So I sat down and I talked to Chris. And he looked at me like I was crazy because I don't wear makeup. And he said, how are you going to sell makeup when you don't even wear makeup? And to this day, I'll wear makeup maybe twice a week, once a week. Just depends. Depends on my mood. Depends how I feel. And we had a long talk, and he said, well, where are you going to get this $100? $99. Where are you going to get this $99? I don't have an extra $99 to give to you right now to do this. There's no way. Rent's coming up. We have bills to pay. Hey, Meg. Thanks for popping on, guys. Make sure you share this for me, please. And I said, but don't you want that freedom? Like, I have it inside of me. I want to be able to go, let's go to Disney. Sure, let's go to Disney. Pay it and go. We couldn't do that. We can't, we can't do that. So I looked at him and I said, don't you want to be able to be home? Don't you want to be able to not work 12, 15-hour days, 6 days a week? I mean, I want you home. I know Jackson and Remy want you home. Their face when he walks through the door, that it just lights up. So, don't you want to be here? And he's like, I do. And he said, you're crazy, but okay, if you can figure out a way to come up with $99, go get that purple bag and start this. Okay, so what I did is I literally went through my closet and I found so many clothes and shoes that half of the clothes still had tags on them. I found junk in our junk closet, and I called my mom and I said, Mom, we're having a garage sale. And she was like, all right, I got junk too. I'll bring it over. And we had a garage sale for 3 days. We had 3 days of a garage sale, right? And can you guys hear me okay? Could someone throw me a heart or a comment if you can hear me? I just want to make sure this is working. And thanks for popping on with me. So we had a garage sale for 3 days. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Saturday rained all day long, like pouring rain. Not just like the sprinkle, but guess what? People still came for my junk. And I ended up making more than $99. And I looked at Chris and I said, I took $99 and I gave him the rest. And I said, let's pay some bills. And I have hair flying. And I'm going to use this $99 and I'm going to join. And he said, all right, do it. Go for it. So I went to the bank and I put the $99 in my bank account and I started. And I didn't know what to do. What do I do? Cool. I just got a makeup bag. Now what? And immediately, oh, thanks guys. Okay. I'm glad you guys can hear me. Make sure you share this, please. Really, that means so much to me. I'm like getting teary-eyed talking to you guys, but that's okay. So immediately after joining, the amount of love that was given to me by these group of women was more than I have ever had in my life. Like, ever. I have never had so many people care about me ever. You have your family that loves you unconditionally, but then these group of women, it's like a second family. It's like a family that you always want and search for, and friendships, and I got that. Literally, like, the day after I joined. I didn't even have my makeup yet. I didn't even start doing anything. I haven't even made a sale. What? You guys are treating me like I've been a part of this for years, right? So time goes on, a little bit of time goes on, and I start doing the things. And money starts coming in. Cool. This is working. Again, what's the catch? What is the catch? There wasn't one. Now where I am home with my kids. Chris and I are able to pay our bills. I am able to go on trips with my family that we have planned for this year. We are getting married this year, finally, after 8 years, because we didn't have the money for a wedding. You know? They're expensive. Holy cow. And I don't ever want to ask somebody to help me. I don't ever want to be that person to ask for help. I want to do it. And I get that from my dad. I'm going to cry. I get that from my dad, right? And the fact that I am able hold, please. I am now able to take care of my children, my future husband, my home, and still be here. I'm able to be here, and I am so overwhelmed with joy from that. I am so happy. You know? I mean, I have never been able to say that I can do something like this, and I'm doing it. I'm actually doing it. And there were so many people that doubted me. You know, there's so many people that told me that I couldn't do it. But guess what? I'm doing it. And I'm so thrilled. I am able to take Jackson to the store and just get him a toy because he wants one. He plays Fortnite, and he is obsessed with Fortnite. I don't know if anybody else's children are obsessed with this game, and I play with him because he plays with his nephews, but there's not many other. I don't trust the internet so much yet with the games. Like, I don't like that because I don't know who they are. And so I'll play with him, right? Well, every day they come out with something new, some new outfit or some new dance, right? And he wants it. Well, guess what? Chris and I can spend the $10 to get him one, once a week if he wants it, because I am doing this. Oh my gosh, Chelsea, you're going to make me cry more. You need to stop right now. Right now. So the whole point of this, this ramble, right, is if you set your mind to something, if you have a passion for something, it doesn't matter what it is. I don't care what it is. Do it. Just do it. Try it. Like I said, I didn't know a dang thing about makeup. I didn't wear makeup. And look now I'm selling it, and I just earned $10,000 in sales in 4 months. That's huge. And I'm so happy. I am so happy. We're getting married in November. November 15th is when we're getting married of this year. Thanks, Taylor. That means a lot. So, hey guys, make sure you share this for me because this was hard. This was really hard for me to do, but I did it. So, it doesn't matter what you do. If you want to try something new, do it. It doesn't matter who tells you can't. It doesn't matter who says you're never going to succeed, because let me tell you, I had all of that. Every person, even sometimes today, I still have people tell me that I can't do this, but I'm doing it. And I will never give up. And I will continue to get financial freedom. That is my goal. My whole goal of joining Younique is freedom. I don't want to live paycheck to paycheck anymore. I don't want to live off the state. I don't want to ask for help anymore. I want to say, let me help you. I want to be that person that someone can come to if they need help. That is my goal of doing this. I have no other words or I'm going to start crying again. So thank you guys really for watching this. This was hard. This was something very hard for me to do. And I appreciate the love, I appreciate the support, and I appreciate every single one of you. No, Taylor, I am so happy for him. I've been praying for him, and the fact that he got a new heart makes me so happy because Chris and I talked about that. I'm so happy for him, really. I'm so happy, and I'm glad you're happy too because he needed that heart. So I am so glad he finally got it. And thank you, Liz, really. So your support, your love, everything from all of you guys means the world to me. And everything that you do for me, whether it's just a, hey, how's it going? That means so much. Whether it's just a like on a picture. You may not think that's a big deal, but it is, because you know what? You're supporting me, and you're supporting my family. And without any of you, I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be able to do this, and I wouldn't be able to continue to do this. So thank you all from the bottom of my heart. And I know if Jackson was here, he would say thank you too, because the fact that he can look at Chris and be like, Mommy's always home, even though he may seem annoyed, that makes me so happy to hear, because I would rather hear, Mommy's always here, instead of, where's Mom? She's never home. That's just the difference in those few words. So, speaking of which, I have to go get him off the bus. Love you, Chelsea. I really do. You're amazing, and I'm so proud of you. Really, everything that you've done. I'm gonna start crying again. I gotta get off here. I gotta get off here so I don't keep crying. But thank you guys so much for your overwhelming love, and I appreciate you guys. So do me a favor, please share this video. It'll mean the world to me, and I promise I'll come on here and do my makeup and not cry soon. Thank you for listening to me. I know there's probably so much more I could have said, but I can't because I'm going to just keep crying, and I can't think of anything else right now. So thank you, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.